just step by step. Sorry that I'm quick of foot, I walk your step. I'm wondering now, where is your wings? Tremble lips and blurry eyes and your pink cheeks.
Good morning, friends. It is currently 8 a.m. on a Monday morning, and we actually have a little bit of a different itinerary for today's vlog. As you can probably see, we are starting out this vlog a little differently. I'm currently sitting in Jake's mum's car. I'm outside my dermatologist at the moment because this appointment was booked like 3 months ago, and then she had to go on leave, and now this is the first available appointment after she gets back, and I need a little bit of, self-care moments. However, we are actually on the way to Sydney today for a 4-day, well, 2.5-day workshop with the Sydney leadership team. And so I actually have to go straight from the dermatology appointment, drop off this car back with Jake's mum, then catch an Uber from there all the way to the airport and make it to my flight. My luggage and everything is already in the back seat. So let's see if we can make it. I am very excited actually because we get to use our brand new July suitcase that we got like a few weeks ago. We are using the medium size suitcase. So I got the expandable like set. So there's a really big one, there's a medium one, and then there's like the carry-on version. I need the medium one. Like I just like having this space to work with. If I had to use the carry-on only, I'm sure I would figure it out, but I'm going for like 4 days basically. So we'll get to try that out. So I'm very excited. And a better win to start off the week is that no one told me that it's a public holiday in New South Wales today. So I'm actually going up and there is no work to be done. Well, it's a public holiday, so no one's in the office. So I kind of have the day off, sort of. But I'm about to head into my dermatologist. She's going to give me a nice LED facial, hopefully extract some things, give me some hydration back into my face after lots of traveling. So I will see you guys afterwards when I'm on the way back to drop this car off and then head in an Uber onto the airport.
1 hour later.
All right, welcome back. We are finished with our facial. Definitely a few more extractions this time. We've been on a few trips and it is spring now in Australia, so that makes my cheeks really inflamed apparently, and that's where all of my cystic acne lives. So we had a few extractions, a few milia popped as well. It is 8:59, so right on schedule. We are going to head back, drop the car off and catch an Uber. So I think I'm going to be early at the airport, but we're not jinxing it. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me, but we are officially inside the Melbourne terminal. We have checked in, well, we checked in last night. We have sent off our bags. Actually, I didn't even see how heavy it was. It's like not probably that heavy at all. Got through security, super breezy. Got some snacks for the flight, which we normally do from WH Smith, which is usually just mince, a protein bar. And I found these chippies. I'm kind of intrigued. Picklelicious, pickle flavored cucumber, crunchy and ready to eat. Like, I like pickled cucumber. I'm just not a fan of pickles, which I know is like cucumber pickle. I don't know. Don't ask me. But I'm intrigued. Now we've just got a ham and cheese toasty and a mocha. We've got about an hour before we need to board, so maybe we'll just do some work, get some emails out of the way, and then we're smooth sailing. We are at a gate. It exists. Anxiety quelled just slightly. I grabbed a Boost juice because, and I don't normally grab Boost juice.
Good morning everyone. Morning to Virgin Australia flight to VA 10:37 to Maroochydore will begin shortly and close 10 minutes before departure.
So here is some steph lore for you. I used to be a boosty. Yes, that's what we were called. I was a boosty from like, I think 14 to 16, 15 to 17, 15 to 17. Just as I was finishing high school, I was boosty. I used to work like every weekend. It was crazy. And so it's just one of those things where like, if you used to work at that place, you don't really go and get that stuff anymore because you know how it's made. I don't know.
Just step by step. Sorry that I'm quick to food. I walk your step. I'm wondering now, where is your wings? Tremble lips and blurry eyes and your pink cheeks. And we should make the plan. An actual dead end time for you. You never say for sure. I wanna know how you think and feel. La 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 la. That I wanna say is, hey, we're my big one. That is what I want. You get on in an halo. Baby, nothing will do. All my friends are talking, but I don't give a shit.
We are in room 2116, so level 21, which is exciting because that's higher than the last room that we were in when we stayed here, so very cool. $21.15, $21.16. All right, everyone, we have made it into our hotel. We are in room 2116, which is a few stories up higher than where we stayed last time, actually. We are facing the same direction. It's very beautiful today. It's not foggy at all, very clear skies. What's happened so far? My little magic arm that I got from Amazon, stunning, love it. Super like versatile, can't wait to use it at PAX. I got a little motion sick on the plane because I had to read this book and write notes. So the reading didn't make me motion sick. It was the writing of the notes from the book, because this workshop that I'm doing for the next 2 days in Sydney, it's like a bunch of different things put together, but also it's like a team workshop, cohesive building thing that is based off a book. So we were meant to prepare ahead of time, kind of like, oh, like these are the things, concepts that are spoken about in the book. How does this kind of emulate throughout some of the work that we do, or doesn't emulate, etc., etc. So I was writing notes. We have made it into our hotel. Pretty standard hotel room, honestly. There's a funky looking lounge in the corner. Only one bed this time. My friend is crashing with me on Wednesday night, so it's big enough, it's fine. But basically this room is pretty much the same as last time, just higher. But they did put like a weird note and a bowl of fruit on my work. Not really sure what that's about. That's okay. Head out, we're gonna unpack a little, spread out, charge some things, and we're gonna go head out for some lunch. I am a little hungry, it's a nice day. I'm gonna have some seafood by Circular Quay. Probably bring my laptop with me to finish off my little workshop notes, do a little bit of work. I'm gonna go see my parents tonight, in like a few hours. So, it is currently Labor Day in New South Wales, which means it's a public holiday. Usually that's not a problem, but a lot of the stuff is closed. All the stuff that I want to go to is not open today, and I've also realised for the 20-minute walk down to Circular Quay with the sun and heat, which is like not what I want to do. But also, I need a place to sit, do some work, and to be able to work properly. So I'm kind of at a loss because I did want to go to the walk, which is like a super cute enclosed rooftop bar. Love that place. It's not secret, but it's hidden away. But the doors won't open, so I can't get in. And I'm just not familiar with Sydney enough anymore to know like the good places to eat. So I'm kind of stressed. It's a beautiful day, but it's really hot, and I'm in jeans and a
thick t-shirt, knowing that it's going to be hot tomorrow. We ended up at this like Asian fusion place. Sound of aloe vera juice has Taiwanese aloe, honey, lychee pearl, love, yuzu and ginger soda, stunning, orange iced tea, French and orange water. Also sounds stunning. We're sitting kind of obviously as the diners usually get sat at the bar or in this case the kitchen, which is great. I love watching people. Again, another bit of step for is that during lockdown for like 3 weeks when one of our friends from New Zealand, he stuck with us in Sydney, we watched like 12 seasons of TV and so we have our oysters, they've got ginger scallion Vietnamese mint vinaigrette, which looks stunning. Look at that, oh my goodness. And then over here, we have our sweet prawn basil leaf, which is Queensland tiger prawn, macadamia, lime, pickled ginger, chili, lemongrass, coconut, caramel. It's just stunning. And you just wrap it up and you just shove it all in your mouth with the leaf. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. That's really good. Do you remember like 3 months ago when I wasn't an oyster girl? Here I am. It smells amazing. It smells so fresh. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. There is so much flavour packed into this little thing here. It's crazy. I was still hungry, so we grabbed a Hokkaido scallop prawn roll. That's it. It's like tempura battered, I think. Oh my goodness. There's like a lot of juice on the plate. I don't know if you can tell, but very good. When I was younger, scallops, like obviously scallops are like, they're in Chinese culture, they're kind of like a symbol of wealth almost. Like if you could afford to eat like many scallops, you were wealthy, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. But I remember as a kid, never liked eating scallops. And I would always give it to my parents or my auntie when I was in Hong Kong, and they were like, oh my god, you didn't eat scallops? I'm like, no. And now I feel like I've just been led astray my entire life. Like I've just had bad scallops. This is nice. Well, we are officially back in our hotel room. I've been missing for a few hours. So I finished lunch and basically just wanted to like walk around Pitt Street, you know, pop into a few shops. I want to go to the DJI store because I need to get my second microphone. But I found a few friends actually at the Microsoft store, which I used to work at. And we just ended up chatting. He's actually one of my very good friends' partner. We ended up talking about cars because he actually used to sell cars. So I was like asking him all these questions because obviously Jake and I are trying to buy a new car at the moment and like our world's been turned upside down. Yeah, it's about 5:40 at night. I might just go now to my parents and, you know, hang out with them for a bit. We haven't done any shopping yet, so we'll do the shopping when we get back from my parents. We'll hit up Woolies and grab some protein bars, protein shakes, some juices. We're going to make sure we're juice maxing so that we don't get sick. Very important to not get sick. Super, super important to not get sick.
Let's leave it at me. Just step by step. Sorry, didn't kick the foot and walk your step. I'm wondering now, where is your wings? Tremble lips and blurry eyes. caressing your pink cheeks. And we should make the plan, an actual dead end time for you. You never say for sure. I wanna know how you think and feel. La 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 la. That I wanna say is, paper my big words, that is what I want. 내게 보이는 halo, maybe I will go. All my friends are talking, but I don't give a shit. 내게 보이는 halo, maybe I will go. Say that you're the one I need. I love you since I kissed your cheeks. Say that you're the one I need. I love you since I kissed your cheeks.
Oh, hello everybody. Good morning. It is officially Tuesday. It is our first day of our workshop. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get up, get ready for work, and then I want to hit up this strawberry matcha place, which is actually the opposite direction of the office. I've been trying to find like a really good strawberry matcha place for a while, and Melbourne has a few that are okay, but I just want to try like a few. And we also need to get, you know, some steps in. So we're gonna get ready. It is like super foggy. The sun that was there yesterday is all gone, and it's probably really cold. So that's not very nice.
Stressed out.
This is the fit for the day. We have a Uniqlo white Aerism top, cropped, my leather jacket, I can't remember, Zara, and my Uniqlo white pleated plants. These are my navy ones, which I love, and I've just got some Vans. Oh, and I've got my American Eagle grey Halloween spooky Disney socks that I also got in my pajama order. So yeah, 7:42. I gotta get going. It's like a 20-minute walk each way for strawberry matcha. So, alright people, slight change of plans. We are not walking the 20 minutes over to the other matcha place. Apparently there is a coffee shop near the office that also does strawberry matcha. So we're just gonna go there, which makes us really early for work because the office is like, I don't know, like a 5-minute walk from the hotel. But I think I'm just gonna go to the office, drop off my stuff down, and then just go strolling for like a spot brekkie, coffee, and get back in time because it's like 7:50, so not even, I have about an hour. And the day, like the workshop day, starts at 9. So we really need to be there before that, you know, say hi to people, mingle, blah, blah, blah. Also, I'm just gonna grab a juice this morning as well, in case I forget. I've got a juice packed and I've got a Monster packed. For those of you who don't know, Pitt Street in Sydney, big shopping, like arcade strip mall kind of area. You can actually have like vehicles enter in the morning. Obviously, because there's so many shops around, they need to be able to like get in, restock, maintenance, all that stuff. So they do that all in the morning, which is kind of cool. That was a slight detour. There was actually a lot more than I was expecting because Metro is usually like the smaller version, like more condensed, like quick service kind of stuff. Like you're not there to like shop for groceries, you're there to like grab stuff for lunch and stuff. Ooh. So I wasn't actually expecting there to be a lot of things that I would want, but they had a lot of like bottled protein shakes, which is what I wanted last night. I got 2 up and goes with protein in it, at 35 grams. Then I got also some little no sugar sour snackies, just in case we're allowed to nibble on some food. I do have to stop by the DJI store today
hopefully maybe like pop into, I don't know, Cotton On or like H&M for some like khaki shorts for something that's coming up, which would have already been posted to my TikTok by the time this vlog goes live, so go check it out if you haven't already. But yeah, it's still pretty bright here, but it's dreary today. Guys, I found a new coffee place and it's like literally across the street from work, just not in the downstairs food court. It's like up where the towers are. Strawberry matcha, stunning, and they do a pistachio latte, so I'm probably going to come back for that one before we get back in for the lunch session. And I also grabbed a smoked salmon bagel, so very excited. And they also have these really amazing looking, I'm very excited to find like a little coffee place in Sydney that I can go to that's near work now, like a good one, because it looks new. And they had a lot of really nice like cakes and pastries and croissants in there too, so that does make me excited. Okay, I have to mix this first. Off we go.
Several hours later.
Okay, everybody, we have just finished our day's worth of workshops. We ran like mega overtime, like we're behind in schedule. I've just gone back to the hotel. I've dropped off like my massive tote bag with everything in it. I've got my little Uniqlo bag, and we are going back to go meet my colleagues at a bar, and then we're heading to dinner. But yeah, I mean, as we expected, I couldn't actually show you anything that we were doing because obviously it's very internal, very secret, very current. Yeah, it was very interesting being able to sit in those conversations. It's definitely like an area for me to grow into and learn more, especially just like with numbers. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's definitely like an area that kind of, I guess it intrigues me. Like I've not been exposed to it much. I guess like it was productive. Like we said a lot of things, but I still feel like there are things that are not being addressed like properly in the way someone wants to, because we're in like a massive meeting room and we're face to face, so everyone's trying to be like nice. But we'll see tomorrow, because tomorrow is where we do like the big workshop, the big, 5 dysfunctions of a team, and just like genuinely try and discuss problems or like address behaviors and attitudes that we have in the business. So we'll see, that will be the interesting part. So a bit of Steffel. I used to work in the Strand arcade. I used to sell like boutique jeans. I don't know if you would call them designer, but they were expensive. They were like, I think $200 a pair of jeans. So to me, that's expensive. But I learned a few things, I guess.
Feeling lost and I don't know what to do now. What I chose ain't really gonna work out. Falling 6 feet underneath the floor now. I'm gonna tap out.
Hi. We are in bed. We're ready for bed. My sock curls are haphazardly in. I'm in my PJs. It is past midnight. It is well past midnight. It is 12:35. So I was walking my 2 Korean colleagues home back to the hotel, because we're all staying in the same hotel. And then the bar was still open in the lobby. And so we just sat there chatting for like, I want to say like an hour and a half, or maybe more than that. And it was just very good. Like, these are the reasons why we have these offsites, is like to connect with our colleagues. Like one of those Korean colleagues that I had never met before, but I do work with on and off. And then the other one I had met once before last year in August. First time, and this is the second time I've seen her ever. And it's just really good to be able to have those like kind of candid conversations outside of Zoom, like scheduled Zoom meetings, and where we're trying to drive an agenda and achieve things out of that meeting. It's just to have those conversations about like challenges that we're facing. It's like, and we found out that all 3 of us are in very similar positions, but we're all in different roles. But I don't know. It was just really nice. It's really lovely. But we've got day 2 tomorrow. I think everyone was kind of testing the waters today about the way that we discuss things. And then I'm actually flying home bright and early on Thursday morning. My flight is now at 7 a.m. instead of the Arvo one. Tomorrow night, we are meeting up with one of our very good friends who moved to LA, actually just after we had moved to Melbourne. So we haven't actually seen her in a while. She met Pancake when he was 4 months old and he absolutely loved her husky Virgil. I'm gonna pop a photo up on the screen for you guys to see. Yeah, we all know that he loves dogs, but he was very patient with him. So I'm kind of wishing it, hoping at one way or another we can try and get them back together. Yeah, I'm going to be able to see her. I haven't seen her in so long. I'm going to have Korean barbecue. And it turns out I chose a really good spot. I chose a place called Bornga, just because the reviews were really good. And our Korean colleagues were like, oh, actually, that's like a franchise in Korea. Like, it's really good. And there's actually currently a Korean cooking show on Netflix, by the way. And one of the chefs on there, like the judges, actually owns Bornga. So I was like, okay, I've chosen well.
Go to bed, wake up even worse, yeah. So sad in my head, feeling like a curse. I need medicine, medicine, medicine. All my skeletons out for the taking. Yeah, I don't even know if I'ma make it. I'm afraid of myself and I hate it.
Good morning, everyone. We are on our way to work. It is a little past 8 a.m. So we got to sleep in a smidge this morning just because, I don't know, we weren't planning on walking like 20 minutes to a market place and 20 minutes back, so that's nice. I have, as you can see, a skate deck in my hand because one of my colleagues wanted it and I did not. Basically, I mean, like, I'm just like not a skate person, and he is. So skate deck sent to me, brought up to Sydney for him. That's very exciting. And every time I fly to Sydney, I have like skin problems. Like this morning when I put my foundation on, there was just like dry flakes in the middle of my T-zone, which never happens. Usually when I'm dry from Accutane, it's just around my mouth. And don't get me wrong, I still had dryness around my mouth, but that's like expected, not the stuff in the middle of my T-zone. And that's really annoying. It's not bad weather today. It's a little bit clearer than yesterday. It is still pretty like foggy and overcast, but we're gonna go through the Theatre Royal, grab our matcha, strawberry, maybe not that bagel. There's a bagel downstairs in Martin Place. It's actually a lot nicer, so hopefully we can smash that out for our workshop, because I'm not sure I can do that on an empty stomach.
One eternity later.
Okay, so it is currently 5:35. I am on the way to Korean barbecue to meet my friend. It has been quite a long day. I'm so mentally and emotionally drained from like sharing. Basically it was one of those, workshop moments where we had to be vulnerable and share all these things about those 5 dysfunctions that I was like doing on the plane. And I don't know, like I really tried not to cry. And the second I opened my mouth, tears, voice wavering. And it was just like, it's not funny at all. But like, I was like on the verge of a panic attack. Like when we started talking about it and, we were warming up to it, I kept trying to find moments where I could, interject and talk about it. Add in my point of view, except I just found myself like wanting to throw up because it just felt like such a scary thing to be vulnerable. So big tears. Look, it's a start. But after that, we had lunch. We went to Fortress Sydney, played some games, had a little bit of chit chat connection. I still felt like really uncomfortable. I felt like because I had shared so much or like so deeply that people looked at me differently or were going to treat me differently, which is kind of like not the point of the workshop, but it's inevitably a consequence of you sharing. Yeah, now I am meeting my friend for dinner at Korean barbecue, and I'm very excited. I haven't seen her in like 2 years, and I just miss her a lot because she went to LA and obviously I moved to Melbourne. So what are the chances that she just moved back a few months ago and I'm in Sydney? So very excited to see her. And then we're back to Melbourne
bright and early tomorrow. It's a long weekend. I really, really hope I don't get sick. Yeah, please everyone, well, by the time you guys see this, I will already have done packs. And if I have gotten sick, I'll put a note here. But if you were watching this, send me all the health and vitality checks so that I won't get sick in the past. You know what I mean? Okay, this guy, wait, not this guy. This guy is on that Netflix show that I was telling you guys about, which is crazy.
Several hours later.
I know I've been super shitty in like vlogging stuff, but this friend of mine, I don't know. I wanted to be super present to catch up with her. Here's like one singular photo I took at dinner, so I hope that is sufficient. It's currently 8 o'clock at night. I think like I could join my colleagues, but also I genuinely think with the state of like this weekend and how much I need to do and all the stuff that's happening, I need to go home. Like I need to go back to the hotel, I need to have a shower, I need to pack, and I need to kind of just like mentally prepare myself to like switch gears tomorrow to be like PAX. And also not to mention, like I have another brand thing on tomorrow before PAX, basically like a few hours after I land. So yeah, I just have to be ready and prepared, and I think I just have to go through and make sure that my content plans are all set. Sorry, Sydney transport has changed drastically since I was last year, so I think this is it. I do want to say, City needs to get free tram zones because it's just so convenient, and also it minimizes the risk of me stepping onto a light rail in Sydney and just like not tapping because I'm in the city. That's what I think. Like I just am like, oh, I'm in the city, I'm on a tram/light rail, I don't need to tap one.
All my skeletons out for the taking. Somebody take 'em.
Good morning everyone. It is 5 o'clock in the morning and we are off to Melbourne. Back to Melbourne for PAX.
And I'm tearing up the seams. Throw it all away. Give a fuck about what they say. I gotta disagree. Is it really fun for me? Feel bad, go to bed, wake up even worse. Yeah, so tired of my head, feeling like a curse. I need medicine, medicine, medicine. All my skeletons out for the taking. Yeah, I don't even know if I'ma make it. I'm afraid of myself and I hate it. All my skeletons out for the taking. Somebody take 'em. We can take the long way. We'll get there even if it takes all night. We'll talk until the morning. Don't tell me that you're fine if you're not fine. And if it's only pleasure that you're seeking, then I'll be penciling you in for the weekend. Forget about the white noise. It's chocolate and pajamas till the whole world fades. Just right, yes please. We can sink into the sofa for the whole week. Just right, easy.
It is currently 5:52 and we are at our gate. It is departing at 7 a.m. I've got a ham and cheese croissant, breakfast of champions for traveling. I've got a protein shake because, you know, why not? I am going to do some of the PAX content things that I didn't get to do last night because I was so tired. And then we'll be off and home. I didn't actually sleep very well last night. I was like I was super anxious. I kept thinking about all the things that I should have said in the workshop, in the moment. Like, you know, when you have those moments where like, you're like, oh, I should have said this and that would have been really cool. And I think I was just like so emotionally overwhelmed that I just wasn't thinking straight, and I jumped straight back into an answer when it could have just been like a take a deep breath, let's assess the situation, and let's also, you know, put it back on them. Anyway, very tired. Bags, red eyes. Time to head home. Jake will be home. Dog will be home. And then the weekend begins, but also not, because it's like a big weekend of work and content creating.
1 hour later.
Just breathe.